Okay, we're servicing this. Let's not rest on the muffler. Anyway. Yeah, pretty dusty. I'll just take this out as well. I do have the third clip, I just gotta go grab it. And then cool. There's a little O-ring on here. I swapped it out, so that'll help keep things from leaking. And on all the filters, before I put them on, I write the engine hours, which was 2,444 hours. If it's 0.5 or higher, I just round up. And then I'm actually going to write the date. What hours? The date is 11/10/22. And then what oil I use, which is 15W40, and then I also write the socket size, so I don't even have to think. I just look at the filter, grab the right socket, and off to the races. 27 millimeter. Just like that, we're ready to go. Put it on. So the old filter, I changed it at 2,340 hours, so I only actually put on 104 hours this year. But I still like to change the oil once a year, even if I'm nowhere near the hour mark, just so I know it's good to go for the next year. I think with the new wood chipper, I'll put on quite a bit more hours next year. Lubricate the gasket, throw the new filter on. Just grip it. Should be good. We're gonna do a double funnel that way. I'm not trying to reach in there, do anything stupid. And I can just... Alright, well, this is hard enough doing it one-handed. we'll get this filled up and move on to the next thing. Before we move on to hydraulic fluid, we are going to drain out the oil from this. So we make sure we have at least a decent amount of room. We are gonna need all the room we can possibly have from this thing, plus an extra. And just line this up. Let that drain out. We're actually going to catch a bit extra of that because there isn't room for all 10 gallons in that. Reposition a little bit. So while we're letting that dry out, we can undo this filter. Before this gets too full, we make the world's biggest mess. It's alright, I have kitty litter, so I'll clean it up. I'm not blocking the entire shop with my arm. And while we wait for that to drain all out, we're going to do the next filter, which is going to be the fuel filter. Just need a flathead screwdriver just to loosen that. Today's episode is sponsored by, no, I'm just kidding. I don't have sponsors yet. Ace Hardware. Alright, we put this down underneath there. This is the bleed off valve here at the bottom. Just open that up. Let that drain out so we don't make a huge mess. Alright, so this is pretty much finished draining out. If I can get it out without spilling it, that'd be great. Actually, quite a bit. 300 and almost 400 mil. And come in and just wiggle it down. It comes right out. There we go. I think that's on correctly. Yeah. Make sure the drain valve on the bottom is closed. Close this. Crack it. Crack it. Basically, we're just priming the filter. So when there we go, just give it a couple more pumps. Yeah, we got diesel fuel. A few more pumps. And we'll be good to go when hydraulic fluid is done. Throw the drain plug back in. That's pretty tight. I'm gonna do a filler cap back here. Let's head it somewhere safe. Run it through the little window. So just our little zip tie right on there. So while I'm pumping, I don't have to worry about that getting shot out, falling down, making a giant mess. First 5 gallons are in. Took me about 8 minutes to do, so it's not too bad. I guess if I had an electric pump, it'd be quicker, but at the same time, for, I don't know what this was, like 20 bucks maybe, versus 100 or so dollars, this will do just fine when I have to do 5 gallons, 10 gallons, whatever it is. So it didn't get absolutely everything, but I can easily pour that into a funnel and add it right to the tractor, and then we're done. I'll get the second bucket in, and then we'll do the last couple of things before we're back up and running. So I combined the last bit of hydraulic fluid into the handy dandy John Deere funnel with lids, and all I'm gonna do is tip it in and then release this lid. Pretty easy. Before we start the tractor, we just got to change out this filter. We need that piece. Not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. I'm going to use a bit of condenser coil cleaner to just help clean this condenser out a little bit, just to help with the efficiency. Alright, we'll come back to that in a minute. Make short work of it. I'm just gonna rinse it out a little bit with some soapy water. I don't, because the water is shut down, so I couldn't hose it out, but I can kind of rinse it down. Let's start it up, because I probably will need to bleed the fuel line a little bit more. Well, that never happens. Or it just starts the first time. That's gonna wrap up this episode. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.